Hi, welcome to Art Draw. Today we're going to draw Sabretooth Meowscles from Fortnite in the Fortnite Marvel collaboration. So let's go in there. We're going to have his head sort of in this area up here, and body around here, kind of jumping up in the air. So feet and legs in a really exciting pose, and the arms out here sort of outstretched a little bit. So going at the top there, I'm going to start with the hair. He's got a cool like wavy mane of hair, so just going to have a look, sort of maybe just put a point maybe about there, and then from that I'm just going to do a wave up to that point, so the hair. So just do this however you like. I'm just going to wave like that, a few little straggly bits coming off there, and then maybe it's just like a couple of little zigzaggy points there. Let's just move to about, let's think, about this point here, like the lowest point of the hair maybe. What I can do is just sweep that round, so more of the same, sort of the hair's coming around this side, so just sort of sweep that round like that, and then just sort of join it up really like that. A few little markings sort of just to show like it's flowing in the air, a few little sort of curvy little lines going on. Do however many you like, and it kind of comes up around that way too. As we go into the face area here, it's kind of got a band. Meowscles got a band on the top of his head, so I'm just going to just draw a couple more little bits there, and what we can do is just sort of work out where this band is. It's going to come under here, so there's kind of like a line there, and then we sort of got a line here as well. This then sort of comes into the middle. There's a little sort of band which is like a V in the center there, and kind of going to draw a little line there and just sort of taper that up, a slight diagonal line like that. Then I'm going to just match up this band here, so I'm just going to draw around there, draw around there, and we can just finish that off in that area there. Let's not forget his ears. So we've got one ear up here, so I'm just going to do a triangle, and then just inside of it, just a little bit of piping like that, just to show the inner of the ear. And on this side where we've got this sort of jagged line, I'm just going to do an ear sort of around here, so it kind of comes out a bit more down like that, and just put a bit sort of like inner ear, almost like piping there. So we've just got his ears sorted out. Okay, let's now have a look at the rest of him. I'm going to pop a little point there for now. That's going to work out where we can do the rest of his markings here. And now I've got that, I can just draw a slight little line either side of that band, just as the head comes down. It's kind of got like furry sort of cat coming out, so it's got like two little points that come out. So I'm just going to go like 1, 2, like that. And on this side, same sort of thing, so it kind of goes 1 and then comes out, and then 2, and just curve that around sort of downwards. Two little bits of like fur that come out, so just little triangles as we continue this. So one like that, one comes out like that, and we're just going to join that up in the middle there. Okay, so just sort of just join that up like a little curve. Okay, now I've got this central point here. I can kind of work out sort of the markings of him, so it's more sort of orangey at the top and white at the bottom. So this kind of comes curve out like that. Then two little prongs like that, and then just a wavy line to that edge of that prong there. Same thing on this side. So we're just going to come down like that, up, just a couple of little zigzags, and then we're just going to a little wavy line to the top there. Got room in here now for his eyes, so I'm just going to do on the right hand side a little diagonal down like that, and on the left hand side same thing but the opposite, a little diagonal there. And then I'm just going to do a little sort of curved circle, sort of more like an oval I suppose, on either side just underneath that, just to show the eyes there. The mouth area in the centre there, just going to draw like two little curves here, so it kind of comes down to about, let's say, there, little point, and I'm going to do a little curve there. And the same on the other side. Then two little teeth, so two little triangles just underneath that, like that. Cool, now we've got the sort of main part of the face done, what I can do is start working out just the shoulder area. And Sabretooth's got sort of this big like mane of hair. So Sabretooth Meowscles is the same sort of thing. It's kind of like a little, let's say, a little sort of dot there, and that kind of comes like around like this, sort of beyond that curve point there. And then sort of the hair, we're just going to do some little zigzags around, sort of up and down and around up to the hair there. Then we can just draw some little bits of the mane around there. And as it comes around this way, it's kind of like bigger on this side. So what I'm going to do is just sort of continue that as it comes around here. Kind of like sweeps around like this, just put some little sort of jagged little curves in, kind of comes around here. So we're just going to show that with sort of curves, bits of hair coming out, a big mane on there, and then sort of just join it up so it goes behind the head there. Again, there's some like bits of detail, so just pop some little, almost like little bits of flame, little sort of triangles. Do whatever you like in here, there's loads of it, but you can always come back to it later if you want to add a bit more detail there. Right, now I've got that in, let's have a think. Let's kind of just pop that body in. So the arms are going to come out either side this way. So as this main part comes out, it's got this big old muscly chest, so I'm going to have to do a curve. So the chest is going to end about here, so I'm just going to do a little curve here, sort of work out where it is. So it's going to come down like that. Then the muscle sort of comes in here, so I'm just going to sort of show that with a little curve like that. That muscle sort of comes up here, and then it sort of sweeps around this way, kind of goes beyond this mane here, so probably about there, little dot there. Just gonna sort of maybe from about here, just sweep around, join it up. It's got these big old muscles going on. Now I've got those in, his body kind of comes down this way. So what I'm going to do here is kind of just do a little curve like that, and then I'm just going to do a bit of a straight line, not too far down. It's going to go down to his belt area there. On this side, I'm going to go from probably about there. I'm just going to bring that in to probably about kind of like here. So I'm just going to maybe just join that up there. There we go. Now I can pop a little belt on. It's got this big old belt buckle in the middle, so I'm going to do a little curve right in the center here. It's quite big, like that. Taper it down either side, like that. And then I'm just going to join that up, like so, okay? On his belt buckle, there's like a little paw print. So there's a little circle in it at the bottom here, in the middle. And then I'm just going to do a little triangle on the top, sort of one that comes out here, and another little triangle sort of pointing that way. Show that off there. Great. Now if I am going too fast, just pause. You can rewind, you can come back to it. You've got loads of time to get this done, and it's just a fun thing to do, to catch up with the drawings. So with the rest of the belt, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in from this point here. I'm just going to do a curve around like that to the midsection. Same on here. I'm just going to curve it around to that midsection there. And then this point here, I'm going to bring this around but come up a bit higher to maybe sort of this point here. So I'm just going to go, just sort of drawing that, and then it's going to go around behind his body there. Sort of the same on this side, just not as much. Bring it around, sort of go behind him there. He's got a few little sort of different coloured loops. So I'm just going to pop some lines in on the belt area. Let's pop another couple here as well. Nice. Now I've got that in, let's look at the leg areas. So he's kind of pouncing up there, and this leg's coming down this way. So I'm just going to denote sort of the middle of his leg area, sort of just there. Then I'm going to work out where this leg is. I think the knee's going to come sort of down this way. It's fairly straight, so I think that's going to come down to about, say, there. What I'll do is come out from about this point, bring out the leg like that. So just from here, bring it out down, and then we've got this knee area here. The muscly leg as well sort of comes in sort of from sort of just above that knee point, maybe there, and we'll just do a cool little curve out to the middle of that bit there. Now I've got that in, I can just continue along here, and I'm just going to bring the inner part of the knee in here, sort of the starting of the shin area, and we're just going to put a curve up there for the moment. What I'll do now, just in case this leg goes underneath this part, I'm just going to draw this leg in, and then we've got a bit of room. We know where to put the lower part of the leg area. So here, this leg's sort of coming out this way. So what I'm going to do, sort of bring that out a little bit, from probably about there, just going to bring out the leg area like that. And then right here, sort of comes in here, and the hips here. So this leg area part, probably about sort of here, just sort of bring it out and then down like that. Just pop a little knee in, so 2 little lines like that, sort of denote that knee area, and then it's got a big boot on. So what we do is, as we taper in by the knee area, just put a couple of lines in, then we're just going to do like a little curve and join it up there. So it looks a bit weird for now, but it will make sense in a second because his boot kind of comes up and around it. So what we're going to do, we're just going to do a little circle, and this comes from behind the leg here. Bring it around like that, and up and around, so it'll go behind that leg there. Now I've got that in, I can do the rest of his sort of shin area and lower leg. And that really sort of just sort of tapers in from sort of here, and then maybe this point here, so just taper it down, and then just give that a curve there. It's got these big old sort of claws going on, so behind the foot, the heel sort of comes there, and we're just going to bring it out. Same here, so bring that out, just curve around there, and then we can put a big old toe in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toes, and then just put in some little 2, 3, 4, 5 little claws in there. Okay, maybe just a little bit of detail. We've got this lower area there, and then now we've got that in, I'm quite happy to sort of continue this piece. So again, we've got the boot here, it kind of comes around, so I'm just going to do another little circle there, bring it in here, bring it in there. We've got a heel area that kind of goes here, just pop a heel in, this comes around there, curved line there, join that up to the lower shin area, and then again we've got like a big toe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just pop in those little claw areas like that. Again, a little bit of detail, so just draw in a couple of little lines, dynamic, and then just curve it around here. Maybe just draw in the knee area there. Alright, now I've got that in, I'm quite keen to get the rest of his arms in. So I've got an arm that comes out this way, sort of going a bit further back, and this is sort of shown by, I think this is the bicep here, but basically the bicep comes around there from the pec. There's a little curve down there, and then kind of got the elbow here, so a little sort of triangle there, and then the elbow just curves around like that. The inner part, just another curve, so it just curves around like that, sort of taper it in. And then what we can do is, it's got sort of like a gauntlet, sort of bit of a glove in, so that just comes around here and up like that, and just bring that down. It's a nice diagonal line. Another little curve, and then we'll just join that up. Okay, and then we're going to put his claws in, so just bring it out here and then come down, bring that round like a loop, and up here, just a little claw area there. Then we're just going to sort of show this finger, so just put 2 lines in, bring around where the finger would be, like that, sort of flare it out at here, put a little cool little claw in there, and we're just going to show a hint of what's going on behind, so just pop that in there, little claw, and we can kind of just draw those in a little bit around here, cap it off, and then we can just give a hint of those claws behind and just pop a couple little claws in there. Nice. Okay, it's looking good. Let's get this side in. So the hand is here, sort of flaring out. So we're going to draw quite a large hand right there. And actually, maybe what we'll do is we'll come out from this bicep area and we'll just bring it out and around like that. And actually what I'll do now is I've brought that out, that bicep. I'm going to draw his first claw, and I'm just going to do like an oblong kind of sort of sausage with this claw. So just put one in like that. And nice little black claw there. Bring around a little curve. Let's do the other claw, so another one. Another sort of little sausage there. Another little claw. A little bit of a link. Another like little sausage. Oval. Pop it in there. And then the last finger we're going to draw out from here, but we're going to sort of come around like this. And then just link it to that last finger again. Just pop a cool little claw in. From this point, I'm just going to draw the top of the hand, and then it kind of comes out here where the thumb is. Just going to bring that right out there, join it up, and then pop another claw in there. Okay, so it's coming right out. Now we've got that. Kind of can work out. It's got shoulder area up here from the mane, and just sort of really bring out a curve there. Another little one there, maybe just another like that. And then from sort of here, this point just by that finger, I'm just going to curve it up like that. Just go past where we're drawing the arm there, sort of to a point up here. Then we're just going to bring that down sort of this finger here. So just bring your pen down like that. Couple of little bits of, you know, like sort of fur going on there. And maybe there's just a little sort of loop just around either side of that. And then I think that's pretty much the outline done. Let's get in there, pop some detail in. So start over this side. Just going to pop a few little hatches in, sort of give it that comic style right there. I think he's got a little bit of sort of actual fur here as well, so just a couple of little bits there. And then it kind of denotes the difference between the orange and the sort of the underside of his sort of chest area. So I'm just going to do like a lighter little line, if I can, just sort of work that in around there, link it up so there's a definite difference. Or the outer part of him is sort of more orangey. I think right here as well there's a couple of little sort of triangle sort of cat-like markings. This comes down to here, maybe just at the top here we just got sort of his pec muscles and just a couple of little ideas of, you know, the muscular element of him. And then for the abs, just going to do a couple of little curves, maybe it curves around either side there, maybe the muscle goes up, sort of showing off his comic physique. Then around here, just a little bit more sort of inner marking, so I'm just going to pop that in there. He's got the same sort of thing here as well, so just going to kind of just draw in sort of between it, sort of some like rough sort of lines like that. Going to pop in sort of some markings as well, so 2 markings, so again sort of this triangle, really bring that in there. Another one there. And then on this side, on this sort of gauntlet, I'm going to do the same as the other side. Sort of draw in some comic little markings like that. Just adds a bit of sort of texture and depth and shadow to our character. Right, I think I might just add a little bit onto the sort of pec area as well. So just going to go in there and just draw where the shading will be. Same on this side here too. Just on that side like that. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe it just goes on the underside. Yeah, just a hint of that. Maybe we just want a hint of that here too. Nice, okay. We've got the belt area in. So we just want to, sort of on his trousers, we're just going to do a line from sort of this belt area in the middle, comes around sort of the knee area. So I'm just going to bring a bit of a sweeping line in like that. Now I've got that in, I'm going to put in 3 triangle markings, 1, 2, 3, like that. Maybe a little bit more. It's like hatching there. On this side, we're going to do a similar sort of thing. So I'm going to go from the belt, bring it in like that, and then just bring it to the knee area there. Again, we can put the markings of the belt in, but they sort of come up, they curve up this way. So we're going to go like 1, 2, 3, like that. Let's pop in some hatching there. Maybe a little bit more in the middle there, and the sort of more shaded area on this side of the leg too. Maybe just a little bit there. There, I've got that nice consistency then. Maybe just pop it on this side too. Okay, so having a look, I'm just going to join this point up here. And now I've got those in, I'm going to just pop that tail of Meowscles in. So that comes out from the belt. It's just like a sweeping line like that, bellowing out a bit at the end, and then just try and be consistent back on the way up like that. There's a few little sort of markings on there, so it kind of like curves around, so I'm just going to sort of just hatch in every so often, just to give the idea that that's going on. Then I think I'm pretty happy with that. Might just pop a couple of little movement lines in there just to show that he's pouncing in the air, and maybe just a few little lines on the top of the part there, just so it sort of brings it together a bit, I think. Nice. Okay, let's get on to the last part now. Let's start colouring up Sabretooth Meowscles. So first of all, let's get ourselves a nice sort of deep yellowy colour, and I'm going to start just filling in sort of those lighter areas, so the main really nice sort of yellow colour. I'm not going to worry too much about completely filling in the lines because it's quite wavy and sort of want to give the impression of kind of movement going on with this character. So the mane is waving around, so it's very erratic sort of colouring, which is quite nice to do. Get that yellow in. Nice, okay. So we've got that in there, top in there, and then I think really we've got this lower area here is this sort of yellowy colour. So I'm just going to block in around here. Blocking the leg area there, and then I think all around here, blocking around there, and then the belt area, there's a couple of little sort of yellow sort of panels on the belt. You just sort of fill those in like that, and then we've got this sort of differentiation between the lighter and the darker. So I'm just going to first of all just patch it in with this more yellowy colour. I think I might just fill over it in a sec with darker colour. It just needs a bit of sort of building up maybe. Same with this tail. I'm just going to start it off. Maybe the underside is a nice vibrant yellow there. Okay, now I've got those bits in. What I think I'll do is just have a look. Just bring in a slightly more orangey kind of look and feel. Let's start with, get a bit of chisel tip on this. Just start filling sort of these hand areas in, these sort of claws we've got. Just going to block that in with this sort of slightly deeper orangey colour. Let's do the other hand as well. now we've got those bits in. I think the ear areas sort of shows that difference. And yeah, I do actually think that these parts should be a sort of darker colour. Just sort of brings it apart from the mane. Yeah, that works well. I think the eye areas, sort of around his eye, I think that's that nice deeper colour, and it helps make the yellow that we're using pop a little bit more as well. So we're going to go to this side, just fill in there. I do think sort of the lower areas I'm pretty happy with. Maybe just the tail just on sort of this side here. Just going to work it up to there. Bring it into there to curve it around. Cool, okay. Maybe then this part in here, this can be that nice orangey colour too. Now I think these boots are going to be more of the brownie colour, but the sort of claws on his feet are going to be that nice orangey colour. And then, okay, that's cool. What I'm going to do is get myself sort of like a bit of a light brown as well. I'm just going to, these big areas of white, I think I'm just going to sort of just add a little bit of shading, just sort of get a bit of a sort of light sort of brown, and I'm just going to sort of work in sort of just on the underneath of it, just sort of working, yeah. Bit of shading down here, around where this mane is, like sort of a bit of a shadow area. And we can kind of make it work with the pecs as well, so I can sort of slide around there. This side's a lot darker here. Just bring that in. The underside of this part, with that, yeah. Then we can just accentuate sort of this side, like the muscles that he's got, and it just helps fill the sort of white space and the space of white space behind it too. Just this kind of comes around here. Make sure it's going all around here. Nice. I think this belt area in here too. Let's just fill that in. And then what I'm going to do, I think we're going to get a more deeper brown, and then start at the top, we can sort of just fill that in. There's just a bit more of a general brown colour, sort of helps pop that orange area as well. Sort of these like little parts here, yeah, start to give us that sort of Sabretooth look. Just that little bit different to sort of Wolverine look that we've been having on past videos. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, now in here I'm gonna bring in brown, but I'm just gonna leave a little bit of light to show that it's a bit more of a gauntlet just here. Same on this side too. I'm gonna kind of just sort of leave a little gap in the middle, show it some material, and we've got the light bouncing off it. Nice, okay. Let's get that belt filled in, so just fill in the gaps here. Little paw prints there. And then we'll just fill in these points here. That side, and then on this side. And finally, just swap to the chisel tip, and what I'll do, I'm just going to fill in this boot area. Let's fill this whole circle in first of all. And maybe I'll just leave a little line in the middle. for like the shin area. Let's do the same on the other leg as well. And then we'll just fill in that foot area completely, sort of this brown colour that we've got. Okay, just one more thing, just get that lighter brown again. I'm just gonna fill in the ear areas like that. And then there we have it. So let's get that nice sort of orangey colour again. That is Sabretooth Meowscles on Art Draw. Please do like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.